Well, 22-year-old kid coming up, Whitey made it very clear that I had enough talent. He was very, very confident in my talent to be able to stay at the big league level. I was just telling the story today that the next year he told me to buy a house in St. Louis. And so that gave me the confidence to know that he believed in what I could do, and I did that, and I've been here since 1983.
Why was he smart? Everybody thinks he's smarter than everybody else. You illustrate that. What made him smart?
I think he was so good at reading people's personalities that he knew that sometimes a player needed a pat on the back, a whisper in the ear, and sometimes he would communicate through the media that things better change, or else you're not going to be playing. And so, but he wasn't afraid to let you know. And I think it was really good. One of the most talented, underrated talents he had was he let his coaches do a lot of his communication. He would talk to his coaches, and when the coach talked to you, it was really like Whitey was talking to you. Very, very wise. So he was really, really good logistically at handling people.
When he traded you, did he let you know, hey, I think you're going to be a star one day?
Yeah, that was something. April 1st, 1987, and I walked in his office and said, Slick, I got good news and bad news. Bad news is I traded you to Pittsburgh. The good news is you probably play every day. I couldn't do that. But the next year, Whitey was the manager of the National League All-Star team, and he picked me, so that was pretty cool.
And then what about your friendship in later years, just seeing him and being around him?
Well, our friendship really consisted of, I actually fished with him and hunted with him, but when you're a friend of Whitey, you're more of a psychologist just listening and observing and maybe asking a few questions within an hour if you can get them in. Whitey did most of the talking.
And the stories he told over the years, he was an unbelievable entertainer, right?
He was entertaining, but he remembered details, 40, 30, 50 years. Now, were they embellished? Who cares? When Whitey told the story, it sounded true.
And then the whole, although you were there for part of it, the whole Whitey ball and that team on speed.
Well, that's one of the, Whitey's intelligence and knowing how to make up a team based on the environment that they played in. I mean, you think about it, when he came in 1980, they had a bunch of home run hitters that couldn't score runs. So he said, you know what, we're going to score runs a different way. And he utilized the talent and put it in the environment where he knew that we had the best chance of winning. And another thing that Whitey I don't think gets enough credit for is 3 million people, not sold but turned for 8 years straight. It's pretty impressive.
And when he jumped you, how did he get on you?
You usually had a reporter come up and tell me that I wasn't playing against left-handers, or I should, a reporter would come up and say, yeah, Whitey wasn't too happy you missed the cutoff man. I said, I'll tell Whitey that I'll try not to let it happen again.